Hello and welcome to another movie review here on my channel. And this show is back actually. Decided to bring it back for another small run. We'll see if it will stay as long as it did before, but yeah. A little bit of change has been made on this show. Instead of just half from 0 to 10, we are going to make tenths instead. For example, before I maybe gave 8.5. And now I can give 8.4 or 8.6 or something like that, if you know what I mean. And yeah, to start off this new season of, or new show, you can call it whatever you want, I'm going to review an animated movie. Yeah, Dragon Age: Dawn of the Seeker. Yeah. Set in the universe of the game of the same name, you can say Dragon Age games in the same universe. And you're following this girl in the front. I can't remember her name because Cassandra was it. So yeah, you're following Cassandra and you will see she is a badass warrior or something like that. In a world where mages aren't as welcome as you would think they will be. And the major thing behind that is that blood mages are, I don't know, really the bad kind of this class or whatever you can call it. And yeah, the story is that Cassandra, in the beginning she says a little girl that has the power to control monsters or creatures. I can't remember how it was, but I think it was monsters, and one of those monsters was dragons. Yes, indeed, dragons. Dragon Age, yeah. The blood mages wanted this little girl, but she's an elf girl. But Cassandra and her, can't remember. It was I can't remember how it was. They are, I think it was Templar or Knights. She was, I think it was. I can't remember that. But there are two major warrior things. One is Templar that has a bad guy that want to get this girl to the blood mages so that the real bad guy can destroy can basically kill off the main leader of the religion, church, or whatever you can call it. The religion's leader, or just leader, or I don't know, something like that. And she accidentally comes into it because she's following her mentor, I think it was, when he is actually kidnapping this little girl to give her to the good mages that isn't blood mages. And yeah, they get caught by these blood mages, and yeah, and this mentor is killed. Cassandra is meeting up with another mage that she's tagging along to find this girl, and yeah, it is an adventure and everything is la la la. And in the end, you can basically say there's a big fight where the blood mages are sending dragons to kill off these big leaders, and one of the villains, and the main villain is one of these actually priestesses. Yeah, it was priests, I think it was. One of the priestesses, and she wants to become the new leader of this city or religion or something like that. It's a little bit complicated to explain it in my opinion, but what can I say about this movie in general? The story is okay in my opinion. It wasn't the most amazing one, but it was fun to watch just if you wanted to have something you just wanted to waste time on or something like that, you can say. When it comes to the animation, it was a little bit sloppy in my opinion. It felt a little bit like cutscenes in games, and in some games it just feels like the animation isn't as good as they could be. This felt like a long, outrun cutscene, in my opinion, which is a shame. When the animation could have been a little bit better, in my opinion, but the story actually saved it in a little bit. But yeah, but I learned to like the animation after a while, because in the beginning I thought maybe I should shut this off. I don't like it at all, but like, because of the story and the characters, I actually kept watching. The Cassandra is an okay heroine, you can call it. She is a little bit angry of her. I don't know what I should call it, but she's one of those want to do everything right, everything after the book, and yeah, she's a cool heroine that wants to save the world. That's basically it. And she's from a family that is dragon slayers, you can call it, and she's slaying the dragon in the end. So her I actually like. The side characters are fun to watch sometimes. The mage that she has a company with, or are following, or he's following her, is actually fun also. Even though he's sometimes annoying, he actually could become a little bit fun when it comes to fights and when he shows his powers. But the rest of the side characters has some that isn't in the movie as much as I wanted, because they doesn't have the story that they needed to become those characters you actually wanted to root for. Yeah. And when it comes to effects, as I said about the animation wasn't as good as I wanted, but the effects was also okay. It could have been a lot more fun, but well, I believe it was a direct-to-DVD movie. I haven't seen anything about it being released in cinemas. I can be wrong. I'm sorry for that, if that is the case. But anyhow, if you want to sum up this, what you can say is that the main character are fun to watch, the heroine. Some of the side characters are okay, and the rest of them are not as good as I wanted to. Animation are sloppy and more of a cutscene, but after you've watched it a little bit, you actually will enjoy it. And the effects are great, and the story are fun to watch and follow. But the rating for this one are going to be a 6.1. Reasoning behind this is that even though the story and the heroine and some of the side characters are great and to watch and follow, as I said, the animation, the other side characters that doesn't get as much time, and well, that is basically it that is bringing this movie down to this level, in my opinion. So yeah. Well, that's all for today, folks. Hope you liked it. Movie review are back for a little while, I think. Anyway, hope you liked it. Hope to the next time. Bye.